Hi guys. So why do we care about costs? So picture yourself as part of this table making company that Layla started. So these are all the costs that she spent in the first month, and let's assume she only made one table. So before we look at the costs, why do you think Layla started this company? What is the aim of a company or a business? It's to make a profit. And what is a profit? A profit is when our sales exceeds our costs. So costs are an important part of the profit calculation. So now picture this. We've made this one table and now we want to sell it to a customer. So what are we going to charge for this table? What will the selling price be? So that's one of the decisions that Layla has to make. So to set a selling price, we know our sales must exceed our costs. So which of these costs would we include in the cost of the first table? Will it be all of it or only some of the costs? Now it's unlikely that the first table, the selling price of the first table, will cover all of these costs. It will be a very expensive table and no one will probably buy a table at that price. So we'll probably have to sell more than one table. So that's the next decision we need to make. How many tables are we going to manufacture per month, and how many tables do we need to sell in order to make this company profitable? So that's another decision. Now, once we know how many tables we need to make, we can prepare a budget to make sure that we have enough resources available to keep production running, to make that amount of tables. So planning, that's the next part of management accounting, the second area. And now Layla walked through a market. She looked at competitors' tables just to see what's out there, to get some ideas. And now she saw the prices of the tables, and it's way lower than what she estimated she'll be charging for the tables. So obviously, if she charges way more than her competitors, she's not going to get any customers. So if her selling price is set by the tables out there in the market and the competitors, she'll need to limit her costs in order for her sales to exceed her costs and to be profitable. So she has to control her resource consumption somehow. So she needs to make sure that they don't overspend on making the tables. So you can see that's the three areas of management accounting: decision-making, planning, and control. And for all of those, we need costs, and we need to decide which costs do we use and how do we use them in the decision-making, planning, and control. And then lastly, for reporting purposes, she needs to value the inventory. So if we made one table in the first month and we didn't sell the table, it'll be part of our inventory or stock at the end of the month. We'll still have it and we'll put it on our statement of financial position. And we need to allocate a value to that one table to report it. Now, which of these costs do we take into account for that inventory valuation? So these are some of the questions that we need to answer when looking at these costs.